actually what that says. Weird. Never would have thought that would be good.
Dropped frames detected.
A lot of them, or just like two?
Well, it has to be a lot for XSplit to even pop up the warning.
Oh, okay.
Seems okay now. We'll see.
My chat just called you a scrum.
I've heard that one before, I think. I think I've been called a scrum before.
It's like a scrub and a scum put together.
I don't know why people are panicking. The stream seems to be back up.
They'll panic whether or not there's a stream sometimes.
Well, that's the thing. People are like, restart the stream, and then as soon as I restarted it, people are panicking. But anyway. Nick, what kind of games from the 1980s relied on bizarre storylines and a verb-noun text input mechanism?
Okay.
Do you need the options?
Oh,
here?
what are the options? I mean, I assume you're probably talking about text adventures or something?
That is verbatim what they have there.
Okay.
Well, if it says still choppy, that's on your end, because we've dropped 0 frames so far. So hopefully this is better. So Nick, here's a better question. If you could only keep one fast food restaurant open, which would it be?
Okay, so only the options on the menu now.
No, you can only keep one fast food restaurant open.
Yeah.
In the world.
Like one location?
I'm dropping you from this call faster than my frames are dropping from XSplit. What is the IQ of Dr. Robotnik? 300, 200, 100, or 50?
That's a bullshit question.
You don't know the answer?
I know he's a feminist.
That's
200.
true.
You can ask the audience.
Do you know how many IQs that man has? I know how many beans he has.
Do you?
Not really. That was a lie. I know they're mean. He's also an egg.
Well, okay, let's do some logic here. He's a doctor, right?
That's what they say. I don't really believe it, though.
Look,
He's kind of
okay?
an asshole.
No more freaking loopholes. This is for $1 million, Nick. It's not who can be the cleverest, get out of the questions in
You're
a
right.
sneaky
I'm just
fashion.
on Twitch, so it comes naturally.
Okay. So he's a doctor, so it's probably not going to be 50. That's my thinking.
I'm with that. That's fine.
I really doubt it would be 100. Otherwise, like, that's at the exact average. It wouldn't even be noteworthy, right? And Dr. Robotnik is a character
Right.
full of noteworthy stuff.
He's an inventor, essentially.
So I think it's got to be 300 to 200.
All right, and if you're going to be a video game character, you're going to be kind of invested in hyperbole, so maybe let's just go 300 then.
I 100% agree with you. I clicked on it, and it's correct.
That's the right answer.
All right.
Yeah.
Logic rules the day.
Didn't even have to use any
Bear
lifelines
calls.
for that, thankfully. Good.
I wonder what a bear call even sounds like. Oh. Yeah, that's actually what we both went for.
Yeah, I would know because I live in Canada. Who hosted the 2011 Spike Video Game Awards?
No.
Was it Samuel L. Jackson,
Actually could be right.
Seth Green, Zachary Levi? Who's Zachary Levi?
Don't know.
Or Kiefer Sutherland?
Wasn't him.
Still got
I
asked
think
the
it's Sammy.
You think it's Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah.
I clicked on it.
Pretty sure I saw him on a commercial at some point. I don't know what year it was, though. It
That is incorrect.
The right
Damn.
answer
It was Zachary Levi.
was Angry Joe.
Who's Zachary Levi? I like how your reasoning for Samuel L. Jackson was, I think I saw him on a commercial at some point.
What's in your wallet?
He's in, like, all of the commercials.
Yeah, but I saw him on, like, Nickelodeon commercials, so it was definitely for that.
Spike doesn't advertise on Nickelodeon, man.
Sure they do.
They have, like, competing... You watch Nickelodeon from, like, 4 to 11, and then you watch Spike from 11 to 14. Dantron, up, down to the side, welcome to the Lion Pride. We're going back to Vanilla Millionaire. Those questions in the video game version were absolute
It was a little
bullshit.
BS, yeah.
That's like, it's a hard $6,000 question. Let's put it that way. Well, Nuclear Goo, I don't blame you for thinking Seth Green. Like, Seth Green seems like the kind of celebrity who would totally host the video game awards.
Seth Rogen, man.
Yeah, I could see Seth Rogen. Seth
another
Rogen,
Seth.
Dax Shepard, and Jamie Kennedy all hosting together.
Let's play.
Dax Shepard.
He's married to Kristen Bell. Christian Burr. She played Batman.
Oh, okay.
Put these men in the order they first became European Footballer of the Year. Oh, okay.
That's on you. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm going to say that it's Wasibo, Usubio, Franz Beckenbauer, Marco von Basten. I didn't get to put in a... Oh, shit. I think I was right, too. No, I had it in the wrong order. That's okay.
I can't brownie skip anymore, so fuck this run.
I did have it in the right order until I didn't click the button properly. I just took too long. All right, you're very clever, you soccer watchers in chat. Oh, did you say soccer?
You soccer watchers.
Football?
That sounds really derogatory.
You know, Watsuri782, you were totally right. Terry Crews would be a great Who Wants to Be a Millionaire host.
Good luck.
Maoist Muffin says, for the longest time I thought Dax Shepard and Dane Cook were the same person. That's understandable. Dane Cook's a little, like, bulkier.
It's a little gamey.
It's a little gamey. Dax Shepard is pretty gamey. All right, I took some of the easy answers here, Nick.
Okay.
You've got 100.
Mike Hawk's fastest finger.
You've had no problem.
Doesn't really make sense, but it's pretty good.
It's the only finger you really need.
Nick, which of these songs was a hit for the Rolling Stones? Brown Sugar, Lady in Red, Blue Moon, or Black is Black?
Okay, one of them's a beer.
Yep.
One of them sounds like AC/DC.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were going for there.
Was it the second one? Because I'm actually not 100% sure. I'm not a huge
It was
fan.
Brown Sugar.
Oh, it's our first one.
Yeah. How is the individual genetic code possessed by all living creatures known? FBI, HBO, DNA, CNN.
Really?
Yeah. All right, Nick.
Okay.
Which of these is a famous geological fault line in California?
San Andreas.
Correct. Well,
That's the correct
oh,
answer.
so how's it go? Black is black. It's really black. It's not white. It's totally black.
This is the
Yeah.
last point that you could win nothing at all.
Not chartreuse.
drive the point home.
Yeah. All right, Nick.
Yes.
This is our 5th question, okay?
I hope so.
Keep in mind that the ones that came before were like,
Not the 5th.
what is the region between the Persian Gulf and the Red Sea? It was Middle East versus the Southwest or something. What can't a snow leopard do? A.
What?
Shed its fur. B. Roar. C. Kill. Or D. Lie down.
What?
You've still got phone a friend.
What can't
What
the snow
can't
leopard
a snow
do?
leopard do? They can't lie down.
Dude, I have no
What?
freaking idea.
They can't roar?
I have no idea. Didn't Ed Helms sing a song about them in The Hangover?
Snow leopards have never roared, even once.
What
They can
do
kill, though. They
leopards
kill all the
dream
time.
of when they take a little leopard snooze.
Snow leopards are like Batman, they can't kill.
I can't
Is my
tell if you're
wrestling.
like,
Influence your judgment.
if you're just spitballing or if you actually have an answer.
Snow leopards
or-
can't roar, man. That's the answer.
I think, I can't tell if you're being facetious. You've won the prisoner's dilemma between the two of us. at the expense of all of us.
Yeah, they can't roar. That's gonna be my answer.
It's your
Well, I've never heard a snow leopard roar. Kill seems very unlikely. A lot of
They have to eat.
a lot of felines are carnivores. Maybe all felines are carnivores. I don't know. If I knew that, I would automatically rule it out. But yeah, I think kill I'm going to rule out. Lie down makes no sense to me. It just doesn't.
That was just comical.
Yeah,
Like, what do? They hover?
doesn't make any sense. Oh, good, we're dropping frames again. Shed its fur kind of makes sense. Doesn't that make sense to you?
Well, okay, the reason that I could even get along with that idea is just because they're a snow leopard, so why would they shed their fur? Because it's cold, so they want their fur.
Right. But in some ways, I kind of feel like that's what they want us to do.
which is why I went with roar. Nobody's ever heard one roar. Roaring's for lions. You should know this.
I clicked shed its fur,
I'm afraid
Yeah.
that's the wrong answer.
and the answer was roar.
The right answer was
Okay.
B.
You got it.
I'm glad we got that out of our system now.
We learned
One,
something.
Nothing.
I'm really
No, you
sorry
learned
about the frame drops, by the way, chat. Like, if you could see my Twitter DMs with my internet service provider, you would not be mad at me. There is another entity that you would be mad at, and you know, we've been on their asses for a long time about it. Like, I'm streaming at what is now 1/7 of my uploading bandwidth, so I'm
Shit,
disappointed. Let's put it that way.
I don't want to have this story myself later. Worried.
The vast majority of time, it's fine. It's just a little unstable. But yeah, it's super frustrating. Take the webcam off. That theoretically could make a difference, actually. I'll give it a try. There we go. Let's see if that helps.
To be a millionaire.
How the fuck does NL have 4,500 viewers, but Nick only has 450?
Put
knows,
these
man?
scientists in the order they were born. I'm gonna say Archimedes comes first.
Okay.
Louis Pasteur, Albert Einstein, Stephen
Well,
Hawking.
let's see the result.
Yeah, there's no way that can't be right.
I don't think I know enough to really say anything anyway.
Well, Stephen Hawking is still alive. Archimedes is, you know, an ancient
yeah, I mean,
Greek.
Stephen Hawking, I'm not going to argue with you about. It was just the first couple. I probably don't know.
Oh, well, frames are still being dropped, unfortunately. That was an easy one, though.
Answer the next 50.
Tell NL if he has a stream running in his browser to pause it that you'll usually fix it. I'm pretty sure he knows that
You
one.
have
Yeah.
3 lifelines
It's not my
to
first day on the stream festival here.
Twitch Rodeo.
Twitch Rodeo. Oh, I get it.
Twitch Rodeo.
They're starting my first Twitch Rodeo. As Michael Caine said that.
Lots of luck to you.
Well, we'll see if that helps. I closed some tabs, but... Pretty easy question.
That's the right answer. You've got 100.
Change screen reason use scrum. Alright. I will change the screen reason.
That's
Still
the
dropping
correct
frames like crazy, unfortunately.
That sucks.
Have you dropped any?
answer. Here it is.
No, I'm actually pretty much perfect. Still 0%. I have 7 frames, but like that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's the
I
right
don't know.
answer.
It could be Twitch, but it's probably on my ISP's end.
But you did change regions, right? Like your server?
I changed from Los Angeles to San Francisco, which
Oh, okay.
really should
Yeah,
not be
it's
a
marginal.
yeah. All right. Which of these is a Latin American dance involving a long line of people? What do you think, Nick?
The conga line.
Correct.
I thought you were gonna read me the answers. That's why I was confused.
For the easy ones, I don't want to go
Okay.
through that.
This is the last point that you could win nothing at all.
Tell us your ISPs so we can spam them. Please don't. That's not going to engender any kind of goodwill. What breed is the dog that arrived at the White House in April 2009? Wolfhound, Irish Setter, Portuguese Water Dog, or a standard poodle?
Thought it was a water dog, but I'm not 100% on that.
What is your reasoning behind Water Dog, Nick?
I just thought I remembered hearing it once. It's really very tangential kind of anecdotal
This
evidence.
is the same with the Samuel L. Jackson thing.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear it within the
I steered
context?
you wrong already.
Did you hear within the context of the White House or the Obama family or...
Yeah, the Obama family. Just one of those, like, let's meet the president talks. Keep getting greens on Forest. This is cool.
Chat
Chat
is,
probably knows, but we don't want to get the answers from you
well,
guys.
chat is divided, which is why I can actually read it, because they never agree.
Oh.
Can't influence your judgment.
I've never heard of a Portuguese water dog.
It's a hypoallergenic dog, so maybe somebody in the Obama family has an
Look,
issue with that.
That kind of conjecture, that could go either way on an answer, man.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe there's someone who's not, like, beset by allergies in the Obama household.
Yeah, but you should probably steer clear just in case someone is. You don't want to give them those allergies. They might not be able to go back.
I'm using the 50-50.
Okay.
Are you sure you want to use?
It's going to split with the poodle, right? And the water dog?
Please take away 2 wrong answers.
You think he's got something against the Irish? Doesn't want an Irish wolfhound or an Irish setter?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Shit, dude, you were totally right.
Yep.
All right. Portuguese water dog. That was correct.
Yep.
That's
You got
the
it.
right answer.
Yeah, hypoallergenic Obamas need them.
All right, so now we know that there's someone who's allergic, maybe, in the Obama household.
Maybe they just like those dogs, so I have to throw
Someone-
allergies into
The
everything.
reaction in chat is really good. Like, all caps, the daughter is! Like, really aggressive.
So aggressive
Yeah.
about who's got
You may as
allergies.
well answer this question.
I like that a lot, actually. Which
course you
sports
should know
car
that.
company... Oh, yeah, we're going to skip this one. Well, we're
It's
not
like
gonna
you
skip
not knowing that the nail used to give you 2 spirit hearts and now it doesn't.
it. I don't need to know that anymore.
Well done. That's the right.
Are you
answer.
seriously saying, Chad, how do you not know what a president of another country's dog looks like and then the corresponding dog breed? You got me. As a Canadian who lived in South Korea during parts of the Obama administration, I don't know what Obama's dog looks like, nor do I know dog breeds.
And as an American who's lived in the same place the entire time he was president, I also don't give a fuck. So if that helps any.
Nick, Johnny Storm is the alter ego of which superhero?
Oh, the electric one. Static Shock?
All right. So
that on there?
Is it Human Torch? You tell me which one's the electric one here, Nick. Is it Human Torch,
You've got
Mr.
to
Fantastic,
help.
Wolverine,
It's the bombastic.
or Spider-Man?
I don't think any of them, actually.
Is the E none of the above?
Well, that doesn't mesh with what I was thinking in my head. Maybe, call somebody?
It's
Or
Human Torch, dog.
You're getting
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you knew this.
You never see the Fantastic Four movie films?
Yeah, I watched them, and I was, like, really bored by them.
Yeah, they're not very good at all.
Take your time on this one.
They're not very good. From,
Alright, well, I'm glad we were over that one now.
from which country did the Seychelles gain independence in 1976?
No idea.
Did they
It's a
gain
map
independence
question.
from France, UK, Portugal, or India? Nick, I gotta be honest, I have no
You've
idea.
got to ask the audience if it helps.
We're gonna save the Bear phone for when we need it.
Okay.
I don't think Bear knows this one.
Wish Rob was here, he'd probably know. He knows voices and maps.
Okay, honestly, I don't know how to pronounce Seychelles, okay? I've never said the name of the country before in my entire life. I apologize.
You have 2
The way you said it made it sound Italian, actually, so I was confused when that wasn't on there.
Well, if it's Seychelles, that really makes it seem like it would be France. So I'm going to say France.
Yeah.
I was incorrect, Nick.
But
You should have stopped me there.
That's the wrong answer.
I agreed with you, though.
It was the UK.
Right answer was B.
God damn it.
Chat probably knew. They know a
Some
lot of
people in
things.
chat did, but I'm seeing more people saying it's an answer that's not even on the board than I see people in chat.
Wow. It's like Static Shock, basically.
We're really bad at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Nick.
Well, I never said I wasn't, but I enjoy the video game questions when they show up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess we'll put on a mix. If you can't get an answer yet, why don't you go to special editions and boom. Give yourself
You're going
a
to tell me to go to
mix.
special ed.
Nah, that would be very offensive of me. There we go. Classic Millionaire and video games. It started as a French colony and then turned British.
Oh, okay.
UK had one of the largest empires. Oh, see, that's my problem. I didn't realize that the UK had any overseas holdings during their empire. You know, the empire where the sun never set. I just thought England was really wide.
That was the empire where the sun don't shine.
It was actually the Empire State of Mind.
Let's play.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
When in doubt, pick C. We're not gonna do Junior. It's too easy. Nick, put these songs from Michael Jackson The Experience in the order they were originally released. Thriller, Black or
Thriller.
White, Bad, Earth Song.
Thriller, Bad, Black or White, Earth Song.
You know what? I would have done the same thing. Maybe Bad first, though. No, you were right.
But Thriller was first.
Goes Thriller, Bad, Black or White, Earth Song. You got it.
Yeah, that's one thing I know is my Michael Jackson discography.
He's got that new song.
Oh, the one where he's a hologram, right?
Something like that. He's got that thing from
is-
Wild Wild West around his neck in the
Everybody keeps being holograms lately. I don't know where they're getting this.
They gotta, yeah.
They're dead, like they can't come back as a hologram. That's not how life and death works.
Obi-Wan Kenobi did it.
There's no time.
That's true, but that was the 70s. It was a different time back then.
How the hell did NL think the UK didn't have overseas holdings? There's no Kappa on that one, Nick.
There's no
I
Okay.
Kappa can't deal with that. It was a Jokerino, Twitch.
Lots of luck to you.
Okay.
So that was...
Nick, which of the following is a necessary tool in the practice of acupuncture?
That's the right answer.
Pins.
Correct.
Got 100.
That's all of them.
Yeah.
You got all the tools
Might
there.
as well take it.
Okay. Number 2. In Space Invaders, where on the screen is the player's spaceship? Bottom, right, left,
Bottom.
top.
Bottom.
Yeah, very much.
Well done. That's the right answer.
That is very much correct.
Dude, I can't do brownie skip again.
Problem so far.
Oh, there we go. It's been like 6 tries, though.
A centurion was a professional soldier in the army of what ancient empire? Greece, Mesopotamia, Sumeria, Rome.
Greece, right?
Rome,
That's the
correct.
answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I get them confused too, man. I always, like, remember the Battle of Marathon? That was a great Roman victory.
Might as well play it. Here it is.
Can't let that one slide. People are never going to let you hear the end of that. Zangief, Dhalsim, and Chun-Li are characters in which video game series?
Skeet Fighter.
Are you sure it's not Sonic the Hedgehog? That's one of the options.
Gabagoo Fast.
This is the last point that you could win nothing.
Soldier from the Seychelles. I'm sorry. Which organ of the body is enclosed within the pericardium? The liver, the pancreas, the kidney, or the heart?
Pericardium.
That's the right answer.
I actually thought that was a dick word for a while.
You thought your pericardium was on your dick?
No, I thought there was like a layer somewhere inside of there that was like a pericardium. It's a lot of words to do with genitals.
Well, peri is like around, right? Like my dick
Yeah,
is 12
like
inches.
around.
Peri.
Around.
Yeah, exactly.
You may as well take a look at the next question.
The perineum, for example, is around your dick.
That's the word I was thinking.
Nick, Callista
Yeah.
Flockhart starred in which U.S. TV series? Friends, Sex in the City,
that one.
Seinfeld, or Ally McBeal?
Wait, that one. The
Yeah.
last one.
You got the wrong promiscuous lady show. Well, actually, there were 3 of them there. Friends is a show about promiscuous ladies a little bit as well.
There's also some promiscuous men involved.
Yeah, no, I'm
Fucking
not
Ross.
trying to say that it's, one gender more than the other. It takes 2, baby.
As long as you need. You clearly do not.
What are the names of the
this question.
antagonists in Dead Space: Extraction? Are they...
Oh, Jesus.
You're gonna like this, Nick.
If it's not Isaac Clarke, I'm out.
The antagonists.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are they A, Skelemen, B, Necromorphs, C, Hydrocorpses, or D, Zombie-drins? Or zombie drums.
You're right, I really do like that. Can it be Skelemen?
I really want it to be Skelemen.
Can it be Pizza Mancers?
That's the correct answer.
Chad is just spamming Skelemen.
And today, a beautiful new meme was born.
Hydrocorpses sounds pretty scary too.
That's the water version. That's from Hydrophobia.
Oh yeah, and then Hydrophobia Prophecy. All right, Nick. You're an art guy. You draw pictures.
Sometimes.
Complete the title of Marcel Duchamp's famous painting, Nude Descending A Ladder number 1, B Staircase number 2, C Hill,
I can't influence
or
your
D Tree number 3.
I'm pretty sure it's Staircase.
You think so? All right. Marcel Deschamps. Nude descending a staircase number 2.
Distending.
My mistake.
Distended staircase.
Distended
Has
nude.
subscribed.
Well, you know, it did say number 2 on it, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was right, wasn't it?
Nude descending an escalator. Number 69. I like that.
Take your time.
You get your dongle stuck in the grate. It's not good.
Don't have to.
The book left in Egyptian tombs to help passage to the afterworld was called the Book of the Reborn, the Book of the Dead, the Book of the Living, or the Book of All Souls.
The Book of the Dead.
I think it was the Book of the Dead, right?
Necronomicon, man.
Necronomicon. The Mighty Duck Man.
Nom nom.
It was the Book of the Dead.
That's the correct answer. Well
We did
done.
it.
Well played.
I thought it said high, not hill, says Chad. The nude descending a high. Okay.
Marcel Duchamps.
I said Duchamp.
Take your time.
Marcel Duchamp, nude descending a staircase, number 2. All right, here's a good one. How much do you think Bear knows about casual games?
A lot.
All right, maybe
Plays
he'll know
Spelunky
this.
all the time.
Who is the protagonist in Diner Dash? Suki, Marge, Belle, or Flo?
It's Flo.
Yeah?
Like 85% sure it's Flo.
I was leaning towards Flo as well, because that's like your standard diner name.
Yep.
It's correct. Good job. Yeah.
Right answer.
You know, in
Sorry,
Dumb and
Bear.
Dumber, when they're at the diner, he goes, "Excuse me, Flo," and then he laughs about it.
Yeah?
Yeah. So that made me think about that as well.
You think that was a reference?
No, I think it's just you know, if you're named Flo, you got to work in a diner. I guess that's just the
You can't
or for
lose
Progressive
much.
Insurance
Fucking
apparently.
Jim Carrey. Yeah. I don't like that lady. She's annoying.
Which famous biblical town is approximately 5 miles south of Jerusalem? Caesarea, Beersheba, could be Beersheba, I don't know. Bethlehem or Jericho?
Shit, man. It actually could have been 3 of those. I'm not 100% on that.
You can use 50-50.
Ask the audience?
We could.
Maybe not the right audience, because like 50-50 wouldn't really help me much here.
We can ask the audience. Do you want to set up a bean poll?
I mean, I think it's worth doing,
All
unless
right,
you have a guess, because I
all right.
really don't think I do.
I have some ideas, but anyway. I like the idea of doing a bean poll. Let's do a bean poll. It's loading. Please don't update Adobe Air. All right, I've connected to chat. Here's your options. We're going to make sub-votes worth double. No, I think that is probably not what we want. So, you're going to say either... I can't just make it say A. I have to make you type the whole thing. Otherwise, any message with an A in it, it'll say, like, that's it. So there's Caesarea. Jericho. Was Jericho number 2? No, Beersheba is number 2. Okay, Beersheba. Bethlehem. Bethlehem, sorry. Oh, Adobe Air has a...
God damn it. And of course, they have to be biblical names, so they're super hard to spell, too.
Yeah, exactly. Bethlehem. Add entry. Jericho. All right, Chad, you got a few minutes here to make this bean poll work out. Well, like 30 seconds, basically. Let's see. Votes are coming in. Bethlehem seems like the overwhelming favorite so far.
I was leaning toward Jericho, actually.
That's a big mistake. He's going to put you in a fucking overhead pile driver.
Are you sure you want to use the phone?
No, don't use the phone a friend. My mistake. I clicked on the button by accident. Okay. So votes are coming in. We got about 300 so far. 71% say Bethlehem. 24% Jericho. 5% Beersheba. You got to assume that at least 2.5 of those are because it says beer in it.
I have to wonder, though, if a lot of this is just to do with name recognition.
Yeah, I agree.
Because Beersheba, I don't think appears in, like, the earlier parts of the Bible. It comes in later. So maybe people just aren't as aware of that one, but I don't really know the proximity thing.
Well, we got 69% for Bethlehem. 24% for Jericho. What do you think?
Hmm.
What do you think?
I mean, I have to trust the numbers. I really don't have anything any other direction.
Bethlehem it is. It's correct.
Oh, sweet. Good job.
Chat's just talking about Chris Jericho on screen. Get out of here, chat. Get out of here. Okay. We're at
Okay,
64,000. We still have Ask the Audience. Well, no, we don't. We lost it. We still have Phone a Friend, though. We should phone Bear at some point just to say hello.
Bear. Hi, Bear.
Freedom or death is the national motto of what European country? France, Malta. Oh, my screen region. Good God. France, Malta, Greece, or Italy?
Malta.
I don't think it's Malta, Nick.
Oh, okay.
It's a Skeleman. Here's my thinking. Probably
France.
not Malta. France makes a lot of sense.
They're really into the not having not freedom.
Plus, doesn't that just sound like... doesn't that sound like a really powerful, like, French phrase? Like, liberté
Oh, yeah, it does.
ou mort, or something like that. Greece? I don't know. I'm just gonna say France. I'm gonna go France on this one.
Go France.
For some reason, I think I've seen it on a yogurt container or something. Liberté ou mort. Ou mort. I know my French is terrible. It wasn't France, by the way.
It's Greece.
Yeah, it was Greece. It was. I did see it on a yogurt container.
It's Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt.
Not French yogurt.
Well, we lose.
Wish we won.
It's my mistake.
That's okay. I didn't know any better.
We made 32,000. That's more than we've ever made so far. Well, I guess we'll do one more here. We should really call Bear over the course of this.
We just call him on question 1. Like, hey, what's up, man?
I feel bad that we haven't called him yet. He's been around, right?
So many opportunities.
It's weird because, like, with Rob, he knows voices, so you know what to call him about, right?
Yeah.
Bear's kind of an enigma to me. I don't know what his specialty is.
Well, that's why we gotta call him and find out.
Oh, so it's like a
Start
gods will be watching
eliminating
thing.
things.
We've gotta sort his patterns out.
Yeah, we gotta sort his patterns out. Apparently, France's motto is freedom, equality, brotherhood.
Oh, that's pretty close. Freedom, equality, brotherhood, liberty, or death. All right, Nick.
That's too many items on there.
Put these American singers in the order they were born. Bob Dylan, Bing Crosby, Michael Jackson, Al Jolson.
I don't trust anyone named Bing. It's a Microsoft name. It's made up.
All right. I went Al
Bear
Jolson. Al Jolson, Bing Crosby, Bob Dylan, Michael Jackson.
Bob Dylan.
Who are the top 5 folk singers of all time? Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
It's a Chappelle show.
It's all 5.
Chandler show.
Chappelle.
Chandler Bing Crosby. It's a pretty good joke. I like it.
I feel like we made that one before. Nah.
There's no time limit.
Do do do
and
do
you have
do
three
do do
lifelines
do.
to help you. Good luck.
All right, we can
Let's
stop there.
play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Please give me question 1. Skeleman Jackson. I like Skeleman, okay? I'm really glad we at least got that from this section. What is the name of the final part of the Mass Effect trilogy? Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect 4, Mass Effect 2, or Mass Effect 5?
Jesus, I thought it was gonna be harder than that. I was giving a joke answer and it was correct.
That was really good.
You might as well play it. Here it is.
I liked that one a good deal. In which of these games does the player take the role of a being who rules over an island?
Tropico.
Is it Pig Rush, Shark Dash, Where's My Water, or Pocket God?
Are all of those fake?
I don't know, dude. Pig Rush and Shark Dash are, you know, the biggest mobile game sellers from the past 2 years.
Pig Rush and Shark Dash.
Where's My Water is freaking me out, though. It's gotta be Pocket God, right?
I guess. I don't think I've heard of any of them, though.
Okay, it is, thankfully. Thank God that if they put another one in there which was like Island Lord, it would not have even been close. I would have gone for Island Lord 99 times out of 100.
You've had no problems so far.
That's ridiculous.
Who, with Angelina Jolie, is the other half of the couple known as Brangelina?
Bradgelina.
Brangelina. I kind of like Brangelina.
Brangelina.
Brangelina. That was me trying to do the
Brad Pitt.
famous Skrillex hook there. You know the one. You got it.
Sounds a lot like my Gent impression, actually.
Stand Darsh. All right, Nick. Which of these was not a character in Street Fighter 2?
I can do this.
Is it Chun-Li?
No.
Is it Sagat?
Depends.
Is it
Keep going.
Is it Ryu?
No.
Is it Vladimir Klitschko, former IBP professional heavyweight boxing champion of Earth?
Balrog, you mean?
The correct answer.
Yeah. I guess he is kind of like Balrog-ish. He's a boxer.
This is the last
He's not a
point
charged
that
character,
you
though.
can win nothing at all.
What was 4?
Oh, I already answered.
Oh, okay.
In which game are you the sole surviving member of Operation Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike.
Quake, Infinity Blade, Tomb Raider, or Metroid?
It's not Metroid.
It's
Beyond
your
that,
choice.
I don't think I can tell you.
Shit, dude, this is a hard one. Let's call Bear for this one.
Call Bear. He's gonna say Counter-Strike.
I don't think I have him on Skype.
Oh, shit. I can call him.
Do I have him on? I have him on Skype.
Okay.
Don't step in, Nick. I got this.
I was just about to get to the end of this level, and then I could have hit the button.
No, it's okay. All right, Bear, add to call.
The reason I said Sagat was because you didn't say Super Street Fighter 2, so I didn't know if you meant in a playable capacity, that's all.
Look, I knew where you were coming from, but...
I had to
Hey!
know, though, and I have to make
Bear!
it clear. Hey, Bear!
You still
How's it
have
going?
3
Bear,
rounds.
we finally needed your help 52
We
minutes in.
need your specialty.
I'm so excited.
I know you're good at video games, so maybe you can tell me, in which game are you the sole surviving member of Operation Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike.
Don't say... No! I tried that.
Damn
All
it.
right. It's either Quake, Infinity Blade, Metroid, or Tomb Raider.
And it's not Metroid.
Still
It's not Metroid, right? I was going to ask you that, Nick. So in Infinity Blade, that's the mobile game
Yeah.
where you play as the knight who continues along a lineage.
Right.
Tomb Raider, I'm pretty sure, has nothing to do with any kind of covert government operations, so I'll go with Quake.
All right. That was good reasoning.
Thanks.
Now I have to figure out how to kick you out of this call, but it's been fun.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Thanks, Bear.
All right, Bear said Quake. What do you think, Nick?
I can't influence you.
I can't honestly remember what the operation was called in Quake. I kind of didn't think it was called Counter-Strike. Also, in Tomb Raider, there's some weird shit going on in that game, and there was actually, like, some portals and dinosaurs and stuff, so I don't know. There could also have been an investigation in that direction, too.
I should have
So-
made,
You can still
in Game
use
Dev
the
Tycoon, a historical adventure called Mike Hawk's Womb Raider.
Of course. That would have been a big seller. I actually don't think I'm any further than I was before.
All right, I'm going to use
Sure you wanna
50-50.
use the 50-50? Computer, please take away 2 wrong
I wonder how
answers,
Phone a Friend works in this
leaving
game.
the
It just
right
calls like
answer
someone randomly and
and
tells you
one
what they
wrong
said.
answer.
Your chat's really funny because they're all emphatically stating opposing opinions.
I know, right? You can't trust them anymore.
They really believe in whatever it is
All right.
that they believe in.
So it's either Quake or Infinity Blade.
Okay. You want to go Quake?
I think at this point we should go Quake.
All right, let's go Quake.
That was correct.
Thank
That's the
goodness.
correct
And we
answer.
Really
used,
didn't want to be wrong on that one.
2 lifelines on the $1,000
That's a big
question.
one. Yeah,
That was a tough one.
a little early.
Well, that's all right. We could always just call Bear more often. He was right.
It's not Metroid.
You can't lose money.
Heavens to Metroid.
All right. Which development studio did Sid Meier create in 1982?
Pirates
Correct.
Studio.
Micro Rose. He's a writer for Gama Sutra. No, it's Micro Prose. I recall.
Give me that check.
They totally dissed you, Bear. You shouldn't take that shit. I didn't diss Bear. What's the diss? Because I used the 50-50, that's disrespect to Bear? I was just trying to make sure.
We just want to win.
Exactly.
Time.
I'll share some of the
important.
money with Bear if we get $1 million virtual dollars.
He'll get his own bear share. How about that?
What is the subtitle of the sequel to Sin and Punishment, released in Europe in 2010? Is it Star Successor, Sea Successor, Sky Successor, or Sun Successor?
Shit, it's none of those that I
Yeah, we're
thought.
fucked, right? Well, I'm gonna say not Sea Successor, because it is a
still
game
not
that takes
gonna
place in space.
So all of a sudden, Star is starting to sound a little bit more likely, as well
Yep.
as Sun.
Yep, Star
What was
or Skeleton
What was the other one?
Successor. Star, Sky, Sun.
Star has the best sounding name.
I am gonna click on it.
Skeleman.
It was Star Successor.
That's the correct answer.
Oh wow.
Nice.
We got
See, we can reason right through into the heads of game
Let's be
developers.
honest, that was not reasoning. That was a guess. It was
I
a
reasoned.
It was an educated
Take
guess.
your time.
Said it sounded good.
Think about it.
Which sorceress is a main character in The Witcher 2? Is it Triss Marigold, Bella Magnon, Shell Duvall, or Anna Mayweather?
Anime weather.
So, Triss Marigold is playable in The Witcher
Your
2.
choice.
I've never played Witcher 2, by the way.
Alright. This is a weird one then. I just
The
can't remember if
French-sounding
she's
one.
a sorceress. But I guess she
second one.
is. She is. Triss Marigold. Let's do it. It's been a while.
Anime Skeleman.
Well done. That's
It was
the
Triss
right
Marigold.
Oh wow, you're good. I would have said the second one.
Well, I just remember she's a main character. Triss is not playable, you scum. You totally can play with Triss.
answer. Take as long as you
You
need.
can play with Triss, you hear that?
If you know what I mean.
Have a good look.
Which director who won 2 Oscars for Out of Africa died in 2008, Nick? Was it Sidney
I don't know.
Pollack, Anthony Minghella, Ingmar Bergman, or Robert Altman?
I've heard the names of the last two, but I couldn't tell you what any of them done.
I think it's Sidney Pollack, Nick.
Okay.
Ingmar Bergman, Swedish director, Wild Strawberries.
You've got an Oscar
Famous for stuff that's a little bit more art housey. Robert Altman, ensemble cast, big movies, series versions of Clue. Out of Africa is a character-driven romance. Out of those two,
Alright,
I
it doesn't
think,
sound like either of them. Yeah.
I think it's got to be Sidney Pollack. Anthony Minghella sounds like something you'd order at a restaurant. Actually, you know what? If I'm going to use that logic, Sidney Pollack sounds like something you'd fucking order at a restaurant in Australia.
I mean, Pollock's actually a fish.
Yeah, I'll have the Australian fish, please. Hold the Oscars, but I'm going Sidney Pollack.
It's Jackson Pollock. Different dude.
That's the right
Sidney
answer.
Pollack was correct.
Well played.
Well done. Really carrying the team here. All I have to contribute lately is not Metroid.
It was,
And Skeleman,
You were
of course.
right. It was certainly not Metroid.
Take as long as you need. You don't have to play.
What was the professor of John Boyd Dunlop credited with inventing the pneumatic tire? Was he...
What?
The second level of this question is that I also don't know, because tire is spelled T-Y-R-E. Is that still T-I-R-E, like it's just a Britishism, or like an Americanism if you want to be...
I don't even know why you would use TYRE.
What was
I
the
would have thought this was like a
profession?
medieval thing.
I don't think so, man. There's still Dunlop tires today. It would have to be one hell of a coincidence. Solicitor, vet, politician, or soldier? Or skeleton?
You have 2 lifelines remaining.
type in your answer into Speed Demos Archive?
Yes. I don't know the answer to this, sadly.
You fucking use tire because it's right. I don't know, man. We could ask the audience.
You're gonna have to.
We are gonna have to. I'm not using a bean pole here. Well, I have to because it's either that or straw poll. Shit, we'll use a bean pole. I'm sorry I slighted you, chat. So give it a second to load here. Connect. Add entry. Solicitor. Add entry. Vet. Add entry. What was the third one? Third one was politician. And the fourth one was soldier. Alright, the poll has begun. Here come the results. Almost everybody's saying vet so far. Does it?
That's a little surprising that they get on board.
See, my hunch was that it was vet, and I don't know why, but it seemed logical to me that, like, you know, he's performing, like, chest compressions on animals all day, so he'd be like, what if I put, like, instead of compressing the chest of an animal, I made something out of rubber and then attached it to a bicycle? That would work.
This dude punches raccoons all day, and then all of a sudden he can make tires?
Dude, I was just... Maybe
That's
he needed
crazy.
something to do with all of the, like, toenail trimmings, and he made some tires out. Okay,
I think they bandwagon.
75% say vet, 14% soldier, 8 solicitor, 3 politician. Are you confident going with vet?
Hey man, it's good. What else are we gonna do?
Exactly. Vet's the best possible guess.
Skeleman's not an answer, right?
Skeleman, that's his class. Vet is his race.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I got it backwards. We're all Skelemen on the inside. Well, there's some Skele ladies, too. Do ladies have more or less bones than men? Or do all humans at birth, or most humans at birth, have the same amount of bones? Don't even crack a joke about a boner. Why is it called a boner? It's not a bone, Nick. It's muscle and cartilage.
Men have one more bone because of their erections.
That's exactly what I just said. Okay. Which spirit is the basis of a Cape Cod cocktail? Is it tequila, gin, vodka, or rum?
I've never even heard of that.
Okay.
I'm useless.
You're not useless, Nick.
I'm useless right
I'm gonna
now.
run through this, okay? Cape Cod?
Can't influence your
Where's Cape Cod? Massachusetts, right?
Sure.
Seems unlikely that tequila would be the drink of choice in a Cape Cod cocktail. It's a little bit like, I'm not saying people don't drink tequila in Cape Cod, but it's not classy, right? It's like it's A, from the wrong region, B, lower class than if you had a Cape Cod villa. You're not gonna be drinking tequila a lot of the time. I'm gonna also suggest that maybe it's not rum, a Caribbean thing. You know, a little bit more Atlantic coast, and I know Massachusetts is on the Atlantic coast, but doesn't strike me as the right thing. It's more of like a, I don't know, you know, like a North Carolina thing or something like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with vodka.
Vodka.
Do you know why?
Because it's ubiquitous.
I think that Cape Cod, known for seafood, clam juice, clamato juice, used in a vodka cocktail known as a Caesar or a Bloody Mary.
Oh man, you followed it right through. You're right. That's probably it.
Anaconda malt liquor gives you a tiny dick. Vodka was correct.
That's unbelievable.
GG.
All right, we can't lose now. Now that the stream's supposed to be over.
It's a big old drop if you get it wrong.
I'm not saying there's no tequila allowed in Cape Cod. Oh my god, do you see that emoticon that's like 1 trillion pixels wide?
Oh yeah, what the hell's that?
That's weird.
I can't keep my mouse over it long enough. The GD Studio.
Ah, so it's a Dota thing.
Oh. Thought it would have been a graphic design thing. GD. Fuck me, I guess.
You've still got
In Japan, the annual Hanami Festival celebrates the blossoms of which tree?
That's the cherry blossom. It's got to be.
Oh,
Oh wait, that
shit.
would be the Sakura.
We both
festival.
did exactly the same It's right, somehow.
Well done.
But
Okay.
we both had exactly the same reasoning. I clicked it, and that was like, it's Sakura! And, yeah. We're fine. Oh, man, those GD Studio emoticons are big, man.
Take your time.
Okay.
You clearly do not.
What is the name of the
this
sequel? Nick, it's the worst question for us.
Okay.
What is the name of the sequel to Ghosts and Goblins, originally
Oh,
released in
no.
1988? Is it Ghouls and Ghosts,
Yeah.
Ghosts and Gremlins,
Not that.
Gremlins and Goblins,
No, there's no gremlins.
or Goblins and Ghouls?
Say the first one again.
Ghouls and Ghosts.
It's that one.
Okay. Let's see. That's correct.
That's the correct
Yeah.
answer.
Good.
Well done.
I probably would have said the same thing. Maybe like a 20% chance I would have gone Goblins and Ghouls.
Now the order is important.
Ghouls comes first?
Whichever one I said, that's the important one.
It's a huge amount of money to win.
Okay.
You clearly do not.
Which of these is not one of the main three friends in Day of the Tentacle?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be about friends.
Oh, that would have been
Excited.
really easy. Phoebe. She's not one of the main three.
Stop saying she's got a mental illness.
She has a mental illness. I'm not trying to say that Phoebe's not cool, but she's definitely the sixth most important friend.
You've said she's not cool before.
Obviously, it goes Rachel, most
You
important.
can ask the audience.
But
That's
not,
correct, yeah.
Not Ross after. Even though they're on again, off again. Ross is like the second most important male. It goes Rachel, Joey, Ross, Monica, Chandler, Phoebe. Those are the power rankings for friends. Rachel, Joey, Ross, Monica, Chandler, Monica, sorry. Let me do this again. Rachel,
right.
Joey, Ross, Chandler, Monica, Phoebe.
I feel like Ross and Joey are on the same level. Is that reasonable to say?
It's
They're
absolutely
interchangeable?
unreasonable.
Unreasonable.
It is unreasonable.
Unhonorable.
Yeah.
Dishonorable. No honor.
Chet thinks I ranked Joey too high. Joey's the
That's what I was just saying.
That's bullshit. Wait, you guys
The
like
chat's
Chandler?
actually with me.
You like Chandler because you are Chandler, Chad. You got to get some Joey in your lives.
You do have to get a little Joey in your lives, yeah.
Which male cast member got their own TV show after the Friends series ended? Did you watch Ross? Did you turn into NBC Must See Thursday to watch Ross or Chandler? I don't think so.
I don't know, man. It's not.
Okay, Nick, which of these is not the main three friends in Day of the Tentacle? Norville, Bernard, Laverne, Hoagie.
You can still use a phone a friend.
All right.
What the hell was that last one?
Hoagie,
Hoagie?
it's also a nickname for a sandwich.
I don't think I've ever heard that before, so maybe that one.
So I'm thinking you're incorrect, no offense.
Okay.
And you might be right, but I'm going to go through my logic, all right?
Yeah, let's go.
Don't sound so excited. Tim Schafer, Double Fine. Company seems, forward-facing. I think that means Laverne is one of the three friends.
You've got a phone
Have
friend.
a female there to interact with, bounce dialogue off and stuff like that. They're a little silly. So I think Hoagie ends up being in there. So I think you got Laverne and Hoagie. Hoagie's the name of a sandwich. Why not have it as the name of your character? Makes him a little bit more relatable. But then I think you have to have something like Bernard to be like a normal name to pull you back in. You can't just have a Norville after that. So I'm going to go Norville Redenbacher.
All right.
It's correct.
That's the
Really?
correct answer.
It was indeed.
Wow.
Just won
Yeah.
$500,000.
I
Really?
really thought it was Hoagie.
We only have one more question left until we're freed from my own prison. This is the $1 million question.
Skeleman, Rachel, Chandler.
50.
Why do people rank Chandler so high? He's the most boring man of all time. According to EA Games, here we go. How many copies of The Sims 3 were sold in its first week of release? 1.1 million, 0.9 million, 1.8 million, or 1.4 million? God
damn it, I have no idea.
Shit, dude. What? How could we
Can still
possibly?
use and ask the audience.
I'm gonna guess. Do you have a problem with 1.4?
Seems maybe a little low, but
You think 1.8?
sure.
If it's 1.4,
How many-
you owe me $500,000.
How many Skelemen?
Nick, it was incorrect.
God damn it.
Unfortunately,
We got so far.
The correct answer was
the right answer was
1.4
D.
million.
Are you shitting me? You just changed it because I said that and I'm wrong. Oh.
Well, I don't mind because I get my $500,000 either way. Well,
I don't get shit.
that's gonna do it. Why don't you take a second to pimp your channel?
Oh, I ruined everything.
It's okay, Nick. It's okay.
I'm never gonna live this down. I'm gonna hear
No.
about this for the rest of my life.
You'll live it down, I'm sure. You just pimp your channel.
These guys in
first,
chat
though.
aren't gonna let me.
Chat
Look
is a
at 'em
short
go.
memory.
No, they don't. Tell that to my chat where I've had to blacklist certain phrases.
What do you say? Certain phrases. We all know what
Excuse
the
me?
phrases are.
You don't know all of them. I've been blacklisting like crazy. All right. Hey, everybody, I'm Nick. You can find me at youtube.com/RockleySmile, where I do a different indie impressions video every single day. I'm on a mini-series of pizza-inspired indie games. I'm on the second one out of 3. Today is Pizza Girl, which is you play as a girl on a hoverboard and deliver pizzas in space. It's like an endless runner game with shooter elements. You should check it out. And the place you can check it out is youtube.com/RockleySmile. You can also find me over at Twitter at RockleySmile. I tweet all the time. I usually let people know when I go live on there, as well as just tweet general stuff about my life. And of course, twitch.tv/RockleySmile, where you hopefully have been hanging out for the last little while. You can make sure you follow me if you haven't already. Make sure you know when I go live again. And I'm going to be playing a I Wanna Be the Guy fan game in just a few moments. Extremely, excruciatingly hard. And it's called I Want to Celebrate 100. It's 100 progressively more frustrating and infuriating levels. So that's what I'm going to be at.
Sweet. Head over to twitch.tv/RockleySmile in order to do that. It's convenient. Rob's not streaming today either, so you can all just tell Nick that Cobalt Streak sent you. And
No.
Cobalt Skeleman. Yeah, it's been a show. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow, 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Today's subscribers were Lazamus, Andrew the Crusader, Dr. Fetus 1 Run. That was true. Keensley, Cobra Bubbles 2, Thing in Your Closet, Jemmy. You don't add the last part as far as I know. Big Wooden Donkey Dude's Dong, Big D Docky Dude, Mr. C Mag, Higgy Pig, Beard Hawk,
Piggy pig.
Girdle Poo, Sean the Mine King, 1, Lysandus, Dosh Cannon, and Dantron. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride. We'll be back tomorrow. You know all the social media stuff, so why don't you go to Nick's stream? And goodbye.
See you later, except unless you're staying. Yeah, that is.